Hello everyone, I am Raudhah and today I will be discussing about education in social and political context in Malaysia. The education system in Malaysia involves 4 levels, which is primary, lower secondary, upper secondary and post-secondary schools. They are both private and government regulatory schools, and parents are free to pick any of the schools. The education system in Malaysia provides free education for all residents and to those who study through homeschooling. Education for every student matters in Malaysia, and to ensure that every citizen get it, Malaysia has made a law which are kids from the age up to 6 years old study in preschool, from age 6 to 12 years old study in primary school, from age 13 to 17 years old they study in secondary school. After attending secondary school, they can go to pre-college or pre-university. The pre-university stage helps the student to understand which stream will be helpful in their future and career. First of all, I'm going to discuss about relationship between the aim of education with the social context. Number 1, encouraging students to think critically. The ability to critically access information to make sound judgment is more important in today's knowledge-based culture. A person who can think critically is more likely to be able to find effective solutions to issues, make wise choices, and make positive contributions to society. For example, students might apply critical thinking in their science lessons to work out the best way to approach their group project. They make decisions such as who will complete each task in what time frame. They solve problems on how and where they will meet outside of school hours to complete the project.
No, I mean, degree is paper. Much of skills come here, right? From here and here, not here. Okay?
Number 2, teaching people how to interact with others. People must acquire the skill necessary for successful social interactions in today's culture. This entails not only effective verbal and non-verbal communications, but the capacity for teamwork. Successful people in any industry share a need for and possess strong social skills that enable them to cultivate and maintain fruitful personal and professional relationships. For example, students can use these skills to communicate ideas, feelings, tasks, and even when in workplace later.
Human skills and the competence, this is what the young need today. We don't want them to be irrelevant. Even with the degrees, they find we can't get a job. Yeah, when the universities and the institute of learning are teaching something that the private sector doesn't want. Why should we take these people? I have one little toe in the private sector. Why should we take into the companies people who can't contribute and add value? I don't care if you have a first-class degree. You're a first-class idiot. What's the point?
Number 3, education is not merely to make individuals more employable. It is to build a society in which everyone can make difference. This calls for school to do more than just this content and instead foster growth in students as full pupils. Teaching students to think critically, work well with others, and value civic engagement are all part of this. Through this process, education can pave the way for a more just and equal society in which everyone has a chance to succeed. A set of knowledge, skill, understandings, attributes that make people more likely to choose and secure occupations in which they can be satisfied and successful. Number 4, encourage individuals to build a sense of curiosity and want to learn more. In today's fast-changing world, information is more crucial than ever. It empowers individuals to stay up with technological breakthrough changes in the economy and global trends. It permits them to contribute to society by sharing their knowledge and abilities. Curiosity makes people ask questions that start how, what, when, where, and why. This creates openness for the person who is being asked and for the person who is asking. Now, I'm going to discuss about relationship between the aims of education with political context. Number 1, educations that aim to develop autonomous, critical thinking individuals and to help develop democratic society is sharply political. And as sharply political will be education that aims to develop individuals who are not questioning but conforming to some existing order. Better exposure to political education is needed if Malaysia hopes to encourage more young people to go to the ballot box when election takes place. Number 2, every government or political party is conscious that to ensure its political, social and economic success, the school must be involved in the promotions of the interests of the governing power. For example, as the elections become top of mind for many, students are getting curious and asking questions as they begin to form their political opinion. After all, you know that students are sponges that they absorb what they taught at home. Number 3, no educational system can survive without the financial support and protections of the government in power. Government take role to create financial estimate for educational development programs on a monthly, quarterly and annual basis. Government spending on education is a type of subsidy in the education industry to generate skilled labor in economic sector. Number 4, pupils that have been through higher educations are more likely to be informed and engaged in the political system. Education also teaches people problem solving and critical thinking. Both skills are vital in political participations. As you will see here, education is a dividing line and an indicator of potential voting behavior. To try and bridge the gaps in a political polarized nations, education could be one of our tools. So, this is last part for our topic today, the relationship between the aims of education and socialization process in school context. Socializations refer to ongoing process of learning the expected behaviors, values, norms and social skills of individuals who occupy particular roles in society. Socializations is a learning process whereas individual learns social habits, norms, values, ideals, practice and behaviors that are readily available in their social environmental while interacting with the society's learned members. Number 2, children enter school environment can shape the way of communicating with other people. The school and later on the higher education institutions socialize a person, give them an opportunity to present their qualities, potentials and possibilities. Presentations are a great way to have students practice all language system areas. For example, vocabulary, grammar, discourse and phonology. And skills which is speaking, reading, and writing and listening. They also can build confidence and presenting is a skill that most people will need in the world of work. Number 3, during education, personalities of growing children develop under the influence other personalities they interact with. This can develop through cultural programs in school which can help students to improve their attitudes such as learning to respect adults, use manners, and even how to stay quiet while waiting for teacher to enter classroom. Number 4, socializings and educations are processes related to overall personal development. Through this, the individual is prepared to contribute to different aspects of society, assimilating into any societal culture. The role education plays as a social and societal activity aiming to prepare those growing up to take the rightful place as full-fledged members of societies look at in detail. The review is on education approaches which encourage learners to realize their individual potential with qualities and opportunity. As a conclusion, we can see here education serves a social purpose by providing students with the skill, knowledge and character traits they need to become a productive members of society. The ultimate goal are to make the world a safer, more equitable and more democratic place for all people. In conclusions, Malaysia's educational system is designed in a sense to create a united, democratic, liberal and progressive society. The new curriculum are designed in such manner to meet the standard of the current education system in Malaysia and it gives more flexibility to the students. A well-designed curriculum that suits the education structure will therefore produce an effective education system to achieve not only the national policy and education philosophies as a whole, but also able to satisfy the need of the existing and future generation.